thank you, Scott. It's very unusual for you to give me an introduction. I'm used to doing that for you.
Yeah, actually, you do. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I've had a bit of a busy 18 months, playing, and so I've missed this bit of the game. So with a bit of an early exit today, which I wasn't overly pleased with, but it's given me an opportunity here.
Yeah, we did get to watch your match on the TV lane, and whatever else happened in that match, you're going to remember it for 3 darts, aren't you, at 888?
You never remember the ones you hit. You always remember the ones you don't hit. So, that was those 3. I don't think I've ever had 3 closer at a double and not go in.
I did actually say you've got to be good to do that.
Well, maybe world champion. I don't know.
So, I've been bigging the matches up on the stage, and very easy to do that with the quality of lineup we've got.
I couldn't agree more. I watched the floor game just before this, actually, with Trina Gulliver playing Dieter Hedman, and what a game that was, with Trina edging it 4-2 and finding herself here on the stage against young Fallon Sherrock, who those in darts know about. We know about her being in a world final, and when she's gained experience from that. And I think this year she's sort of gone on from there, in my opinion, and we're seeing her at these latter stages now more often and more often.
Yeah, she's looking more and more comfortable. And winning becomes a habit, as Trina Gulliver will testify. So, the 90 checkout, 20 bull, or double 5, even better.
That's unfortunate. Wrong side of the wire.
It's a good effort though, wasn't it? Positive, aggressive.
Yeah, it wasn't. She didn't flip at it. She didn't. It was. You're going where I want you to go, and it was just a touch unlucky. So Trina needing that treble 20. She'll be looking to set it up now because Fallon sat there on 5. Oh, that won't pressure that very much. The big one's always the important one.
Yep, it was Fallon that won the bull off stage. So Trina's darts in leg number 2. First to 4. And Anastasia Dobromoslova waits for the winner. You were mentioning the games earlier on, Scott. While you were watching Trina and Dieter, I had my eye on the match between Lorraine Winstanley and Anastasia Dobromoslova. What a match that was. There's so many great games on the floor that we don't get to see. Anastasia came through by 4 legs to 2. Brilliant game of darts. And Fallon was taken all the way by Zoe Jones, 4-3 in the quarters.
I heard the guys in commentary actually just before we joined it saying what a great state the ladies' game's in at the moment, and the depth that we have at the moment. It's just amazing. And they're down there wanting to have a go at the guys now. They're playing that well. They want to get involved. Yeah,
I'd certainly say now at the top end. I mean, we've gone through many years with 2 or 3, and now you're looking at 11 or 12 players that, we mentioned it last week, the best way of describing it is, Nick Rolls said to me, if you picked any of those out in a sweepstake, you'd be happy with whichever name you pulled out. They've all got a chance. You would, and I think that I think a good move by the BDO was to extend the amount of ladies at the World Championships, and I think that's created in itself a positivity towards the ladies' game, and there's more ladies now going for those spots, and I think that's what's helped bring the level up. Where I think there can be criticism, and I think it's a fair one, it's not about the top ladies, it's about the amount of other ladies supporting the events. In the men's competition, you get a lot of men that turn up that just want to play for fun. I always find in the ladies' tournament, there aren't so many ladies that want to come and just have a go. They all come to win, so the numbers of entries are lower. Yeah, and then I suppose at the end of the day, that the entries aren't coming in, so then the prize money can't be as equal to the men. So it's frustrating for the top ladies because the standard that they're playing is a great standard, and they deserve the prize money that they earn. And it's just a shame, like you say, that we haven't got a few more ladies entering and trying to make a name for themselves in this game. Well, if anybody's made a name out of this game, it's the lady in your screen now, the 9-time world champion on 83. Well, that leaves 74. So often opts for double 10, but Maybe looking at the treble 14 here, the conventional route. Yep, double 16. Great second dart.
Almost, but you wouldn't put anything past Sherrock here. Should be going for treble 18, I would have thought. Yep. Back for treble 20. Good last start to pressure Trina Gulliver's double 16, so I think she's hit this once or twice in her career. Last start needed.
3 good darts at double, Scott. You know the feeling.
Yeah, very much so. And she got punished just like I did.
Yeah, Trina, we were really frustrated there because there wasn't a wild dart at a double, just 3, just narrow of the target. Instead of being 1 leg apiece, it's Fallon in complete control now. Break a throw and leading off in this, the 3rd leg.
Shows the importance of the bull up when that happens, because obviously there's a possibility here that Fallon could be 3-0 up and only broke throw once, and she sat there with 3 legs. And I think a lot of players, you do forget that. What are the guys on the floor? You know, they see a result of 4-2 or whatever and say, oh yeah, won that comfortably. It was only 1 break a throw because you didn't lose a bull up. The bull up is just so important, particularly the tighter and the more even the players are that are playing.
Yeah, and the higher the level, of course, the more important that advantage is. If you look at top level darts, players are looking to finish in 15 darts or less, 5 visits, so it's a 20% head start.
It is, and we're all fully aware of it as well, and we know how mental darts is as a mind game. It's not just a case of standing there and throwing them. You're thinking about what you're throwing, and you know, but bull-ups are that important mentally to yourselves as well.
I think you summed it up beautifully there, Scott. Darts is mental.
Well, I found it pretty mental in the last 18 months, but yeah, I mean, yeah.
Down to the finish. A quick word about tomorrow. I mean, you've got to start getting used to defending titles. It's the British Open crown tomorrow that you won splendidly here last year.
This is a great place to play darts anyway, and to win the British Open, which is probably one of the oldest competitions in darts, and it was the 40th one as well, so nice to be on a landmark one as well. It's good to get your name on any trophy, but even harder to come back and try and do it again.
So your defence will start bright and early. I think there are matches on from 10 o'clock in the morning tomorrow. We will be streaming again select matches on our internet lane throughout the day, and it'll all finish up here on the stage tomorrow evening. So it is checkout time. Fallon on 73, treble 19 for double 8. Well, that's the 3, so 20 and bull. She hit the treble last time to leave double 5. This time, bull.
Not a smack bang centre, but she won't worry about that. The fact that it's in the middle.
You're criticising that dart there.
Well, no, that's you've got a point. To be fair, you know, she'll be happy it's in that red bit, and that's where it's supposed to be.
Lovely shot, brilliant stuff. We just
Trina is coming back at it.
Well, of course, a skillful shot, but there was a bit of aggression in that. I think Trina a little bit frustrated on how this match has gone for her. She hasn't played badly. She really seemed to grit her teeth there, didn't she?
She did. It's just that second. It's just that second leg there where she didn't quite hit the double, and that's what's put her in the problems, unfortunately. And now she's setting about doing something about it. She knows this is a 1-leg match for her now, and you take it 1 leg at a time, and she knows that more than anybody, and she's been in this situation more than anybody.
Despite the scoreline, of course, very encouraging signs that Trina's game's coming back. She's had a couple of lean years and doesn't currently hold a ranking title, and I don't think she's too far away. I mean, this match, as it stands, looks as though it's got away from her, but
the standard in the game, it hasn't. That's the fact. So she'll be pleased with the way that she's started to turn things around and play, and I think We're all taking notice of it. We're all taking, you know, when it's actually happening to you, you may not feel it quite, but I have had words with Trina about it, and she said she's sort of feeling a lot better with her game, and we're seeing the results, and here she is back in the semi-final again.
Yeah, and a good leg here. Started with a 180, and after 12 darts down to 78. Conventional route, Scott.
Yeah, definitely. Should we go in treble 18? I would have thought. And there it is. So it's double 12 to take her first leg. Superb. Superb. Never looked like she was going to miss that from the time she walked to the board.
Well, only 60 for Fallon. Oh, that. Now, she had a great line, that treble 19. If she could have followed that, the pressure really would have been on. The pressure's going to be on me in a minute because I have to get from the commentary position back down to the stage. So I will abandon you at some point, Scott.
Oh, fantastic. I will do my best to talk and fill then, maybe.
Experienced broadcaster in your own right. Never mind the action on the hockey. You can talk a good game as well. You'll be fine.
You keep bringing up when we get chatting in airports. I love that. I just take it all in, as my mother says.
Well, important visit here for Sherrock. And she hasn't found a treble, so is this the opening? Trina, 59 points behind, has to hit a couple of big trebles.
And that's as quick as the game will turn. That's how these legs turn so quickly. When these ladies, who are more than capable of hitting two of those trebles, and there we go, right on cue. Thank you very much, Trina. Making me look good.
Well, Fallon moving in for the kill. I'm going to leave you to it, and no doubt, as soon as I put the mic down, it's going to be 3-3 and all the way.
Well, who knows? Good switch there from Sherrock to leave herself 164. Good thinking, going for the 18 with the last dart. You think Gulliver here really needs a treble 20? Doesn't leave her out of it, but she hasn't quite turned the dart, so Fallon the favourite for this leg. Another sort of half door open there. 106 is not an easy shot to go back at, so Trina will be looking for a straight ton here at the worst. At the worst, she'd be looking for a straight ton. It's a good first dart. She should use that. Lovely. It's a little bit wobbly. So she's going to go to the side and hit the big part of the 20. So she's done what she needed to do to pressure the 106. So it's 86 left, so it's treble 18. Oh, she's pulled that a little bit. So it's 82. Gone over for the treble 14. But it's Gulliver to break back. Double top. First dart, straight in. So now she's got a couple of legs on the board. She'll be feeling settled. She's done the hard work to break Sherrock's throw. But now she has the even harder work of holding her own. And I think the little shut of the eyes and grimace there shows she was hoping a little bit more than 43. And here comes Sherrock, pressuring that shot. Trina straight back in there now. It is like a tennis match. It's to and fro, backwards and forwards, this one. This is not what she was after. That was unlucky for some, but I have to say that was unlucky for Gulliver, because she's opened the door again for Sherrock to come back. This really still is anybody's. This is where the mental side of the game comes in. You should be trying not to think about it, but it's impossible not to. And the bigger the game, sometimes the more you think. Well, I've got half a chance here, and then that last treble 20 goes in and adds to the pressure. Gulliver will be looking to do the same herself with this last one, and she's done it. Second, she'll stay there and try and hit 140 to leave double 8. She won't be worried about that. She won't be worried about that. She's effectively stolen the throw. So Gulliver really needs this. Really needs to pressure that 61. So 74 left. Treble 14 will be the shot. Oh, she's gone treble 18 to leave double 10. Fantastic visit from Gulliver. So there's pressure here for Sherrock. 46 left. There's the 6, so it's double top for the match. And she's hit it. Julie hit it. What a fantastic game of darts there. And as we were saying earlier, that one breaker throw was the difference there. But well done, Sherrock, through to the final. The 4-2 win over 9 times world champion Trina Gulliver.